All right, it's both of y'all. Would you like to be married? Y'all can, either one of y'all can answer.
Oh, that's a very good question. Let me go first.
Remarried. Were you married previously?
I wouldn't call it married. Okay, so this, I mentioned I was in a bind, right?
Long story short.
I did it for the papers.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Hey, that's fine. Hey, that's long story short. Yeah, pull out his Uno green card. No, but that makes sense. That makes sense.
Hey, on the long run, it was a benefit for her and the kids. So,
yeah, but on big hindsight, I mean, I would consider that not married. But whatever.
Thank you.
But I would consider that not real marriage.
You heard it here first.
Real marriage. You trying to get for real married?
Not without a prenup.
That's fine, but okay, when would you want to be married? You're 31. So when would you, ideally, if you could set it up and be perfect as you want it to be perfect, when would you want to be married?
Well, put it this way. Kids have to be at least in high school.
So you're like 45.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
For actual marriage. Now, a committed relationship is different.
That's different. Yeah, marriage is like you're taking the next
exactly.
step, vows,
put it this way.
whatever.
Nowadays, I see marriage as a partnership in business, right?
Also, you're trying to take their money.
No. I have my own money.
I mean, honestly, marriage only benefits the woman anyways.
That's true.
It really does.
That's why you brought up that prenup.
Have you ever seen the Barbies?
Huh?
I like that she agreed with that.
Yeah, straight up.
Have you, Roger?
Yeah.
Hey, Roger, I don't know if you could pull up on the internet, like, the Barbies, the divorced Barbie, right?
No,
and the married Barbie.
Oh, I haven't seen
the divorced Barbie has the mansion, the car, the money, everything.
I mean, a perfect example right now is Jeff Bezos and his wife. Once they got a divorce, she took like, what was it, 47 billion?
Everything.
47.
Right.
No, she didn't take everything. But she still took 47 billion.
Oh, he's really looking it up.
Not even 40, not 47 million. No, she took 47 billion.
So what does that say?
No, it ain't. That ain't it.
Are you talking about like the cartoon Barbie?
No. Okay, so there was either a joke or someone made a comment, right? I was just having conversations. They were like, yeah, the divorced Barbie versus the married Barbie. The divorced Barbie had everything: the mansion, the money, the freaking car, all the luxury stuff. And that's because
Ken came in and
no, that was what she took from Ken.
Literally that.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like there's. A lot of people will argue there's not too much benefit for a man to marry here in the States. The laws are very different in the sense that that's why men are marrying
in all 50 states.
In all 50 states,
the woman wins every case.
100%.
See, that's
and on top of the half that she takes, you still have to pay alimony.
Yeah.
So I'd rather create a prenup and child support.
That's crazy.
You gotta be
kidding
me.
I create
that's so wrong.
Knowing my knowledge of like contracts and everything nowadays. Right? Like I'd create a prenup and I'd give you a set amount every year. Like you're gonna get a set amount, right? But hasta ahí. That's it.
Yeah.
You're not.
I seen this one. Is that kind of what you're alluding to before we get to you, where the guy was like, I give my wife $250K per year. Right, it's like that's what he gives her. So after the divorce, if they ever divorced, she shouldn't get no money because I don't give you $250,000 every single year we were married. So theoretically, if you smart, you should be saving that, putting it away or whatever it is. But at the end of this whole thing, if you ain't got no money, that's on you. I don't give you $250,000 per year.
And I think that's fair because in marriages, 9 times out of 10, the guy is definitely bringing like 100%
majority
of
of everything. Mm-hmm.
So it's only right for him to keep his money because it's not yours. You didn't work for it. You got it because I loved you because it was the right thing to do as a marriage. But girl, you ain't taking all my money. Let me tell you that.
Exactly. Now it's different. Now let's say that you have a business, right? She comes in the moment. Like I think it depends on the scenarios. She comes in the moment to your life when you're creating that business.
Yeah.
Now you so happen to give her a title in the business, and she provided your business with ideas, right, to save the company money and saves the company liabilities, right? I think in that kind of sense it's different, but you would have to construct a whole different agreement.
I mean, bro, let's be realistic. How many times did that even happen?
Zero.
Shit.
Like it might happen, but how many times does it really happen where a girl can come in to help build your business and give you these
it'd be a tax write-off though.
Well, I think Donald Trump is a good example, but then again, I don't know if they were like publicly, open about that.
The one he's with now?
No, not the one. The very first one, Ivanka. Is it Ivanka?
No,
Well,
that's the
he
one.
treated
He's,
her like
His
shit
daughter.
though.
that's his daughter. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
what about to say?
No, the very
lady,
first wife. The very first wife.
Hey,
He,
he's
she
smart with
helped.
that. Even then, he's smart with that because when she died, he
He
buried her
buried
on
her
the
in the golf
property
course
to
for
get
tax
to get the
for
cemetery
tax
tax.
breaks.
Yeah. Hey, it's smart. It's really
Bro,
smart though.
and that's
Straight
why
up.
he's the best.
He's like, she's
All
always
politics
with me in my
aside.
heart.